We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Disclaimer, I am not a professional. Please watch these videos at your own risk. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Friends and family on Telegram. Families and friends will prosper. Business. Okay, guys, we are marking up GBP, JPY. Let's take a look at what's going on in the market. We are on the monthly time frame. First thing we're going to do is let's zoom into price action to see what's going on in this area. Before we do, price action goes up, how far would it go up? We're looking at these highs in these areas here. Now, if price come down, it's going to touch this level here. If price breaks this low, we can see that price is going to come to its low point. That's actually the lowest point that the market has been in. So if it breaks this, it's going to be creating new lows. But for right now, we're just going to work with this lower point for right here. And last but not least, I like to throw a midpoint in the middle so we can divide the section so you guys can see going down the time frame what's going on in the market. So near price action, let's read what's going on. Price action is at a low, so it's coming from a low. So if it's coming from a low, we can see that what patterns there is a double bottom and a retest, and that's what puts the market up. So let's draw it out. We have a first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. That's a W. Retest 3 times. Market came down for that retest after that W, pushed up once, coming for a retest. Still have the option of pushing up maybe 1 or 2 more times before the market can reverse and go down to a certain point. Set down the time frame to see if we see anything else. So near price, you can clearly see that price has moved up closer, look like it's closer to our midpoint line. So near price, there's something forming in this area. You still have to wait for this to do what it do. But if we try to read it up the best way we can, what we see is price action here. We have a high. Can't identify anything just yet. Just got to push up. Market came down. So whatever's forming in here still has to form. If you drop this area down, this could be forming some type of leg here, second, third, fourth retest. So we're looking for something to push up or push down. If not, the market consolidates. Also see a lot of spikes at the bottom, showing that the market may be pushing up for that upside more than coming back down. Walk down the time frame, see if you see anything else. So near price, market just in a huge consolidation, just moving sideways through the market on this level. I don't see any patterns that stands out. Everything like M's and W because it's a consolidation. Let's walk down the time frame, see if you see anything else. Same huge consolidation. Look like it's coming out of W here in this area, another W here. So it's a whole bunch of W's forming. I don't see no pushes to the top. When we was on those earlier time frames, we check one more time. See only one spike up to the top. So near price, we got a double bottom, first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, W, retest, market pushed up once. Still huge consolidation. Two is identifying the same thing, one is identifying the same thing. 45. So 45 is coming down. 45-minute came down just a little bit. So we got to figure out what's going on in this area. So go back to price area highs. So in this area highs, we have we received some type of double top or maybe triple top in this area. So double top retest. Market push down. Another retest. 1, 2. That's about 2 pushes down to the bottom. It still have a chance to push down one more time. If not, the market could be creating that momentum to come back up. There's also a lot of spikes, so the market may be trying to reverse eventually But as it coming from that double top and the retest area here, it has to push down at least 2 to 3 times before creating momentum for the upside. If not, it's going to keep on selling down, but it still have a chance to drop at least one more time, maybe twice, before it goes up. Go back to the price action so we can see the lows here. So if we read it from the top side of price action, market pushed up once, market pushed up twice, market pushed up 3 times. So it's some type of triple top retest. So market can sell, but if we the bottom side of it, we can see that market is working its way up with that uptrend. You can see that the market uptrend is being respected. Single bottom retest, so you can say double bottom, first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, W, retest 1, retest 2. We got that third retest. Market could be blasting off here to the upside, downside so far. So if you take this area here, you put that area in that consolidation, you'll be waiting for that breakout. And if you can see inside of it, look, it looks like a W, first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. Retest at the doji, then we can see a little bit of push up. It still has to form, it still has to do more before it breaks out or break down, but you'll be able to see the pattern in this market to see if it's going to go up or not. Get it down to the 15. So near price, reading the same thing, multiple pushes to the top once, twice, 3 times at the retest, triple top so far on this side. So then when you read this downside, you can see that market is working its way up. So it's some type of like wedge pattern in here. So market's going to keep on, consolidating until you get that full breakout to the upside, downside, or just keep consolidating. You guys see the breakout, you know you see it. You'll see the move. But it's not now. Arena 5. Markets, you can see that market's pushing up. So let's draw it back just a little bit. And that's the same areas you see them pushes. So 1, 2, and then 3. Retest. Market's still reading the same thing. So I think once we walk down from after the daily everything further down, all these numbers reading the same message, and it's nothing different. So we can see on a 3-minute, price is definitely going up. It actually came from a triple top in this area here. So it came from a triple top retest and market pushed down. So now it's kind of forming that push up as we can clearly see. Market is pushed up, came back down. Looks like it's about to push up for that second time. There's a chance it could come back down, retest and drop down further. If not, you'll imaginary line here. Market pushed up, came back down. We wait for market to come back in this area again. And if it's a single top of the push up, you'll find a retest here in this area. The market's gone, and we can clearly see that the uptrend that we are in. The market just basically came down, came up, came down. So it's like a wedge pattern, working its way up at an incline. It's ascending wedge pattern. It's not a wedge, shouldn't say wedge. So it's not a wedge. It's a ascending a trend line. It's working its way up. Headed down to the 1. See what the 1 identifies. I mean, 1 is identifying that the market is pushing up. So you see a whole bunch of W's and M's in here. A lot of spikes down to the bottom. Market is definitely working its way up. So if you create a support here and you put an area of resistance here, now we get to see that break. So the market's trying to break. This is not where we chase the market at. You let the market break as far as they want to go. You look for green candles on the way back down in this area here. Excuse me, red candles on the way back down in this area here. And that'll be the retest. And if it's a true uptrend, you'll see the pattern for some type of engulfing pattern after a doji or some type of bullish pattern in this area here. And then we can take that to the upside. And it's gone. Okay, but then once it starts breaking up this area of resistance that I just created, it still has to break this area of higher highs near all this area here. Okay, so it has to break these highs for the market to go up new levels. So far, it is working its way up. Very important information, guys. Please review Forex pattern cheat sheet. Very important. Understand the market patterns. You must understand the double top, a double bottom. We got head and shoulders patterns, inverted head and shoulders patterns. We do have the wedge patterns, rising, bearish, bullish wedge pattern. We have bearish patterns as well. Expanding triangle. So that's exactly what we were seeing in that market. We were seeing that expanding triangle in that last time frame we was looking at. Got to understand these patterns so you can figure out what direction the market is going to. And then last but not least, breakout retest. And that's exactly what we were talking about to understand if the market's going to break it up to the next level. We'll be looking for the market to break an area of resistance. As we can see this line here, market's going to break, come back to retest. Once the retest is going out of here to the next level. Hey guys, thank you for watching and thank you for your attention. GBP, JPY.